I was told of a miracle that happened to a lady, one of us.
Pastor Bella got in touch with Papa, and Papa said, it's okay, I'm going to pray for them. Now, Papa sent me a text saying that he was going to find us in hospital to pray for the baby. But on the 2nd of September, he sends me, he gets in touch and says that find me at a restaurant, a certain restaurant in Tinda. And he gave me an apron embroidered on Numa Word Ministries. I think for the photos that we shared, it can be seen. And then he said that go and give this apron and lay it on the baby and tell the mother to do it for 2 days as they are sharing the baby, and all the time let the apron be on the baby. Now, at that point, the doctors at Insambia Hospital had gotten stranded on what to do, and the baby was losing life. And I think at the time I got to the hospital, the mother was crying. My mother, now the grandmother of the child, was crying. My brothers and everyone in the hospital was crying, thinking the baby was going, because fever had overcome him and he was out of control and he was on oxygen, eating through a tube, and really the situation was bad. So at that point, Pastor Martin and the wife had also come to the hospital. So I just gave them the apron and told them what Papa had told me. And the apron was laid on the back of the baby who was in the mother's arms, and then a prayer was said. Immediately after the prayer, even before Pastor left, for the first time in over 3 weeks, the fever went down and the baby stabilized. And that was the last time the fevers went up again. And as Papa had said, in the next 2 days, the baby was okay. That was, I think, on a Tuesday, and on a Saturday they were discharged.
Praise God, Church. My name is Violence Mentor, and I'm here to testify for the goodness of God. My son, Mr. Michael Jr., was hospitalized for a month. He was so badly off. He was weak that he was put on oxygen. He had very high temperatures that no matter how the doctors tried to treat, they would not come down. He started feeding in a tube. He was put on oxygen, and we lost hope. We saw the doctors giving up until I reached out to Pastor Bella, desperate, crying, and told him how my son was dying. I asked him to reach out to Prophet Brian to help me pray for my son. We thank God that Prophet Brian responded and sent Pastor Martin and his dear wife to the hospital, who came and prayed for us. They also came along with a mantle sent by the prophet, and we were given an instruction on how to use it. Prophet Brian gave us 2 days and assured us that Michael would be fine. Members, in 2 days, we saw a miracle on Michael's life. He sat on his own for the first time. He started feeding himself. He was put off oxygen. And we all couldn't believe. I want to encourage everyone to trust and believe the word of Prophet Brian Kagyezi, the chariot. When he gives an instruction, follow it. When he gives a word, take it and believe it. I thank the God of Prophet Brian Kagyezi. I glorify his name for saving my son's life.
Immediately after Pastor Martin went there with my instruction, the kid got up, ate, and became fine. Hallelujah.